Hi everybody. Okay, so in today's video I will be showing you guys many tips on how you can save your iPhone battery life. It could be your iPhone 4, 4S, the 5, the 5C, and this one, the one I have currently is the 5S. I just got it a few weeks ago. I did an unboxing video for it. If you guys didn't see that, go and go to my page and check that out. But yeah, anyways, I even got a list here of all the tips I'm gonna give you guys on how to save battery life. I got a total of 24 tips, so this should be good enough to save your battery life at least for the whole entire day, which pretty much is supposed to be, 8 to 10 hours as Apple have said to you guys. Okay, so let's get started with this. The first tip is Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's turn my phone on real quick. Hold up. Alright, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a big one too. Hold on, let me do mine real quick. Alright, so to be able to disable this feature, pretty much just, when you go to when you hit your home screen button or the on and off button, you will put the control panel up right here. You slide it up like that, slide it up, and you will see it here on top where it's next to airplane mode right there. And then you got the bar that kind of looks like a rainbow bar, but like the opposite way. Yeah, so that's the app that's the feature that you will be hitting to disable. Pretty much it will turn on white if it's on, and then when you click it will be black when it's off, and it will also say right there on top if it's on or off. So okay, so this is a big one, because this one, if you're not using Wi-Fi at all, like if you don't need it, like you're outside, you're going somewhere, make sure that you turn this feature off, because this is one of those that would drain your battery life a good amount, like 4 or 5% daily. So you pretty much want to have that one off, unless you have Wi-Fi that you own, or at a friend's house or family house that they own a Wi-Fi, and you could use their Wi-Fi, then yeah. But otherwise you want to keep that feature off. Alright, so on to the next one. Let me see my list here. Oh, Bluetooth. Okay, so Bluetooth is right next to the Wi-Fi feature. Okay, so Bluetooth is the same. Bluetooth, pretty much, it also drains a lot of battery. It's right next to the Wi-Fi. It's right here. You click it, and they will say again on or off. Depending on if you click or not. So you want to leave that off, because Bluetooth, pretty much you don't need it unless you somewhere where it requires for you to put on the Bluetooth feature. Okay, so you want to have that off if you're not going to be using it. So you want to get that off. You want to scroll up, and then you'll see right there on the control panel. Okay, next one. Let me see. Okay, the lock sound. Okay, so pretty much when you get your phone, it will the feature's already on. It's like when you hit this button right here, the on and off, you hit it to like turn off, and it will make the lock sound. It will go ka-ding, something like that. So that's another one that drains your battery just by a little bit, but it's better turning it off than having it on. So if you wanna disable that feature, you will have to go to settings right here on top. You will go, wait, hold, give me a minute, because I haven't been using it in a while, but let me see what it is. Let me see. I got you guys right now. Let me see. Where is it? I think it's sound. Wait, sound. I think I passed it. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you will go to your settings, then you will go down to where it says sounds right here. It will be like a red icon with a speaker type. So you will click that. You'll scroll down until where it says lock sounds, and it will be green if it's on. So you want to do is you want to take that feature off. See, you heard that sound, right? So that's the sound it will make when you hit the button on top. So you wanna disable that. Mine was already off, but I'm showing you guys how to disable it. So now it's disabled. Okay, the next one is the keyboard. Okay, this is another one. This is when you typing, MMS, or you Kick, or whatever type of app you have that requires you typing. It will make the click sound, and that's something that you don't really need. But if you wanna have it on because you would like the sound, then be my guest. But for me, I don't really need it, so I have that off. So lock sounds and keyboard clicks, you want to have that off. That's another feature that helps you out with the battery life. Alright, what's the next one? Okay, AirDrop. This is known. AirDrop is pretty much when you want to share pictures or any type of data with your friends or family. You pretty much click the feature right here where it says AirDrop, and it will be sharing. But it's only good when you are sharing it with people, but don't have it on if you're not doing anything with it, because it will just keep on searching for data to send to your friends. So you want to have that feature off. So I have it off, as you can see. Right, so that's another one. The next tip is, okay, brightness. This is the main basic one, pretty much. I think everybody knows this, but let me go over it for those of you that do not know. Okay, it's at the control panel, same as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You pretty much scroll up, and it will be right here. So if you're someone that can't see that much, then okay, you should put your brightness pretty high. But if you can see good, and you don't need that much light to look at your phone, browse whatever things you need to do, I recommend you to keep it at a level of right there between the middle. But for me, I can see well, so I really don't need it in the middle, so I'd rather have it like around right there. So that's a major right there. That one will pretty much save you a good percentage, so you want to keep that on mind. Alright, what's the next one? What's the next one? Okay, reduce motion. Now, this is a new feature that came with the 5S, and it's a unique feature, but not that much, because pretty much you're gonna have the phone to you, so you want to have that off. Okay, so to disable that, it's called reduce motion. You will go to, let me see. Okay, got it. Okay, so you go to settings, you go to general, you go down to accessibility right there. Accessibility. You click it, and you scroll down to it says reduce motion. So you click on that, and you hit on it until it gets green, as you can see, like that. And this will help save on battery life. Okay, so what this does is that when you at your home screen, right, you see the apps, right? So pretty much as you move it like that, you could pretty much see a 2D feature of the apps moving around. I mean, it's pretty cool, but you really don't need it because it's not really that important. And what's more important is your battery life and you being able to be in contact with your family and friends during throughout the day. So you definitely want to disable that. So make sure it's green on top. You click it. Blah blah blah. All right. Next one is background apps. Okay, so this one is background apps refresh pretty much. So let me look for that one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so for this one you have to go to settings, general, and down where it says is beneath where it says usage, it will say background app refresh. Okay, so what this does is that whatever apps that you download, it will keep on searching for new data or anything that you might receive from it, but you really don't need it because it will pop out automatically. So this is just to help you receive it faster. So pretty much you don't really need this feature, so you want to keep it on off. Mine's already off, as you can see, so keep that off. That's another issue that can drain your battery for a good percentage. So that's another one. Okay, let's moving on. Let's see. Okay, fetch mail. This is another one. This one is pretty much your AOL, Gmail, anything like that. Any type of email that you enabled on your phone when you first got it. That's the main issue. So you go to settings, scroll down to where it says mail, contacts, and calendars. You will click that, and down where it says right there, fetch new data. You click on it. So what this does is that it will keep on looking for information that may be sent to you. For example, you have it on 15 minutes or 30 or hourly or manually. So you have it manually is good because that will save a lot of battery. Pretty much you could just check it yourself and it will pop up whatever message they send you. You could put it to 30 minutes so it could go and check for data in 30 minutes or hourly. So for me, I have it in 30 because, I have a lot of emails coming in, from my jobs and all that. So you want to put it at a point where you get your information quickly. So I have it at 30, not that bad. But for you that don't really use AOL that much or just for certain things, you might as well just keep it at hourly or manually. I prefer manually because you could just check yourself and that way you won't, waste your battery. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see if I got it on 30. Yeah, 30, okay. Alright, what's the next one? Let me see. Okay. Oh, this is another one. Location services. This is a big one. Okay, for this one, you will go to settings, go down to where it says privacy. Got the little logo there with the hand print right there. So that's how you will know that it's the privacy, and it will say privacy. So you click on it, and you go on top. You have the blue arrow right there. So you click on that one. And it will pop up right here. Okay, so this one, what it does is that whatever app you have here enabled, it will keep on searching for data or anything like that, right? To help you out with certain things. So pretty much you should turn it off for apps that really don't need location services. For example, App Store. You really don't need location service because you pretty much just click on it to download apps. You really don't need location service, so you want to turn that off. Camera, for me, I don't need it because I don't really need it to look for my location service because it's just pictures. Compass, yes, but I don't need it right now because I'm not in I'm not traveling or I'm not hiking or whatever. So I want to have that off. Craigslist, yeah, you do want to have that because you want to pretty much know if there are any type of jobs or anything you want to look for around your area. So you want to keep that on. I have that on. Facebook, I really don't get on Facebook that much, so I have that off. Hopstop is another one, but you can only click on it if you want to know information on how to get places. But right now I have it off because I am not using it, so I have that off. Got Maps. Maps is another one. Maps, you really need location services because if not, then you're not gonna know where the hell you at. So you want to have that off. You're gonna have that on. My bad. Right there as green. Okay, reminders. And this one you could put as to search for location service because you might need it for when you want it to remind you of something. But I have it off because I don't have anything that I want to remind me of. So I have that off. Safari, yeah, you do want Safari because Safari, you search things, so it pretty much need a location to be able to, locate whatever you want to look for. Shazam, no, because I just have that to listen to music and to download music that I like. If I'm outside and I hear music that I don't know the name of, I Shazam it real quick. But you really don't need the location service for that one, so you get that off. So pretty much you already know the basics about location service. Okay, on to the next one. The next one is in the same page too. It's called system services. System service is another one. This one is pretty much things like location-based IADs. It's pretty much whatever location you go to, it will try to get information about that area, so it could remind you when you go back to it that you visited or it's a good area. So you want to have that on, whatever. I have that on because I am interested on things that I would like to go on about some other day on the future. So I have that on. Traffic, yeah, you need that for when you're driving or going anywhere, you want to know if there's traffic or not. So you got that on. Wi-Fi networking, yeah, got that on. So pretty much these, the one that I have off, you really don't need unless you think that you might need it. So that's another one. Okay, so this one's another one. This one is called frequent location. You will find it right below system services. Right here will say frequent locations. You click on it, and this one is pretty much about it's like the same thing. When you visit places, it will gather information, blah blah blah. So you want to have that off, as you can see. Okay, next one. What's the next one? Siri. Okay, everybody knows about Siri now, and you know Siri helps you out in things that you might need or anything like that. And you could find Siri. I think you gotta hit general. Oh, it is right there. So settings, general, and Siri right there. You got Siri right there. So Siri pretty much, a lot of people don't use it because they don't find it helpful, but some people do. In my case, I don't use it because I really don't need help from Siri. I pretty much do everything on my own. So I might have it off, but right now I have it on because I like using the audio to reply to people back when I feel lazy, you know, not to type back with my hands. But other than that, you could have it off if you don't use audio or need Siri. So that's another one that drains your battery a lot. So I want to keep that off, but I have it on. Let me see what's the next one. There's a lot of tips, by the way. This might help you out a lot to save battery. Okay, limit ad tracking. Limit ad tracking. Let me find this one. No, I just had it. Where can the ping be? Where did I find this one? Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find. Oh, there we go. Okay, so settings, privacy, and you want to click on, scroll down, click on advertising right there in the bottom. Limit ad tracking. This pretty much shows you like when you have apps, it will track information for it which you don't need. So you want to have that off. I mean on. It will limit, you know, it to track. So you want to have it on. My bad. Have it in green. So that's another one that helps you have more percentage. So you want to have that feature on. The next one is LED lights for alerts. Now this one is pretty nice because let's say you get a message or somebody calling you. On the back, you pretty much see it blink, the flashlight. But that's another major one that reduces battery life, so you want to keep that off. So for that setting, you would have to go to, let me see. Okay, there we go. Settings, general, accessibility, and you scroll down, and then you will see it right there. It will say LED flash for alerts. So this will pretty much do as I just mentioned. So you want to have that off if you're not the type that likes, you know, to see flashlights blinking all the time on your phone when somebody sends you a message or calls you. So you want to have that feature off. This one is not out of tape, but this is another one to help you this will help the other person, by the way, hear you better. It pretty much cancels the noise that is around you, the ambient noise, and it will help the other person that you're talking to help you better by reducing the environment noise. Let's say you're outside and you hear cars or people talking around you. It will limit their talking and pretty much just focus on what you're saying. So that's the feature you want to have on. So so the other people can hear you better. So you want to have that one. This one is out of the tip, by the way. This is just more information about the phone. Okay, so on to the next tip. Notification center. Okay, so this one is basic. Just go to settings, go on top where it says notification center, and these are pretty much just the apps that you want it to appear on top when you get information. For example, Kick, Instagram, Facebook, FaceTime, YouTube, anything that you want it to show as banners and stuff like that. You want to have that on if you want that feature. But if you have an app that you don't need notification center for, you should just not use it. For example, I got App Store, Candy Crush, Word Search, TuneIn Radio, Photo, Tumblr, Shazam, blah blah blah. These are apps that I really don't need it to appear in notification center, so I have that off. That's another feature that can help you gain more percentage. Alright, the next one. Alright, 3G enabled or 4G. Okay, so this one, depending what phone you have, it could be 3G enabled or 4G. This is a big one. This one, you have to go to settings and click cellular right there, which is the green tower type icon. So you click on that, and it will say right there on the second bar, enable 3G. Okay, so this helps you load data faster, but it also is bad because it drains your battery a lot, because it's trying to look for data on a 3G network. So you want to have that off if you're not using it for anything or to search things that you want to look for. Like if you're going outside to a store or you're going out somewhere and you're not going to be using your phone for a good while, then you should have that off because it will drain your battery a lot. But I have it on because I look for a lot of things on a daily basis, so I have that on, but you really don't need it on. Alright, what's the next one? Cellular data. Okay, so this is another one. For this one, I think it's the same contact, the one that I just clicked. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, cellular data. This is pretty much the same thing, information. It is looking for information for the app, and just unclick it if you don't need it for that particular app. So as you can see, I have some of them off, some of them on. So basics, that's another one. You want to have that in mind. Next one is vibration. So this one is important because this one, let's say you're a person that has hearing problems and you can't hear your phone that much. You pretty much want to keep it on vibration because, you know, if you don't have the sense of being able to hear it, you could feel it. So you will go down to sounds, and let's say if you want it to vibrate for when somebody calls you, which is your ringtone, you click on your ringtone, and then on top it will say vibration, and you click on it and you put it no or to not have the vibration, or you click on the different type of ringtone that they have to have a vibration feature. But for me, I do have it on because I go out a lot and pretty much there's a lot of noise outside, and when I get a message, I do really want to get the text or call. So I do want to feel it if I can hear it. So that's a feature that you could put vibration. I have it on. But for those of you that don't need vibration and you guys have good hearing skills, or you guys don't go out a lot, then might as well just keep it on sound. That way it won't drain your battery, because pretty much it will drain your battery, the vibration. That's another big one. So that's another one. Next one. Okay, auto lock. This is simple. Auto lock. So this one, let me go to the feature first. Alright, so settings, general, and you scroll down and it will say auto lock. So this, what it does is that if you leave it 1 minute, it will close in 1 minute. Let's say you leave it open and you want it to close right away so nobody will get into your phone. And for it to be locked, it will, you know, depend on the minutes that you put it. So if you put it 1 minute, that's how long it's gonna take to turn off. So if you put it in 5 minutes, right? It will take 5 minutes to turn it off, and that will drain your battery a lot. So you want to keep that on 1 minute, so it won't drain your battery. Keep that in 1 minute, because if you put it never 5 minutes, it will drain your battery a lot, and your phone won't last throughout the day. So you want to have that feature in mind. So just keep it on 1 minute, and you'll be good. That's auto lock. General, scroll down, auto lock. Next one, next one, next one. Okay, so this is another one that is not on my list right here, but pretty much what you do is that you let your phone die completely, like from 100 to 0. Like as soon as it turns off completely, you see the Apple logo, and then it turns off by itself. You let it turn off by itself completely, you know, done, dead, and then you recharge it all the way up to 100 for 3.5 hours. You charge it for more than the hours that you normally charge it for, and this will help you have a longer battery life, because you got the whole full charge instead of just charging it. Let's say you have 10% about to die, or 20, then, you know, charging it up all the way up to 100, because it's pretty much from the beginning to the top. So it will let you have that hold for your phone throughout the day. Okay, so next feature, calendar alerts. Okay, calendar. Everybody knows about the calendar. Calendar is pretty much the feature where you go to the dates, whatever, but you could also put so that it could remind you on a date specifically. So if you don't really need this feature, turn it off, because what we'll do is we'll just keep on reminding you on the day that you set it for, and it will drain your battery. So you want to have that off. And let me see, I think I have a few more for you guys. But did I go over system services? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, the another one is data roaming. Now this one includes both draining your battery and also applying more charges to what you already have. So this one, let me go find it.